this other section of the store where it's almost like, you better grab this now because we're not going to have this anymore. So I bought a lot of fresh produce so that I can ferment. Fermenting day. Super excited because I'm learning how to ferment, and I'm also pickling. I'm making this corn relish. It is with apple cider vinegar, but I thought it would be a good snack during the week when I get a little hungry. It might be hard to find things, and you might have to travel around from store to store to find things. So I got what I could today. I spent like $60-something. I also bought some clay pots for my herbs because keeping my herbs in pots just easier for me than keeping them in the garden with other stuff, at least for right now. I just want to have them near the garden, and I think it's easier for me to keep them in there. My clay pots are getting ready. So I don't have, there was no soil at Walmart yesterday, so I ended up filling up all of those leaves that are in my yard now, filling up these pots with leaves, with small branches like that, and some sandy type of soil that I had in my garden. Now I'm going to top it with a little bit of soil that I do have. But before that, I'm going to go back there and get some really rich soil from under the composting trees back there. I didn't find any soil at all. There's hardly like no garden soil. All you see is mulch. That was about it. So if you're looking for garden soil, you're going to find it. I am glad that I did buy about 9 bags of compost that I have at home. So I could mix that with some of my own soil from under the trees and stuff like that, which is, it's already been mulched because the leaves have fallen there. So that is probably good soil. I'm probably going to be able to do that because I got to pot some stuff up on my herbs and stuff like that, so I can probably use that. But I've been hearing people talking about September. This is it. This is it, people. You gotta have vinegar at home. You're gonna have to, people give you fruits or vegetables or things like that. You gotta make it go a while. You may have to start fermenting now. So here are all my ferments. Because this stuff will stand in your fridge for a while. And until your garden grows. Now, my garden is starting to produce now. I amended the soil, so hopefully this winter I will have a good crop. But right now, if something were to happen, I don't have a good crop. So what I have is dehydrated vegetables that I dehydrated about a year ago. And they're in good condition, most of them are. So that I can use those in the meantime. I just planted some trays of lettuce. I have lettuce planted, and I want you to see that I burned these out of wood, and these are super, super nice. Came out really good. I did so many of them because these are way easier for me to just put them in there than a lot of those things that the Sharpie washes away or whatever. So, and if you can see, my lettuces are starting to sprout, which is super, super amazing. So I'm going to build the chicken run. The chickens are here. Missy's here, getting her used to them. I just thought to myself, I'm like, man, is it going to get to the point where I'm going to have to like leave my house and I'm going to have to like lock up my chickens in my garage, like inside the garage, because somebody can come and steal my chicken. I'm trying to put the zip ties, all the zip ties on the T-post. And guess who decided to climb on my back? We're going to get to the point where I can't have my chickens outside even in their coop because somebody at night can come on and steal my chickens. That's the kind of place that we're getting to. Yep. Come on, yep. Pick it. Pick it, yep. Yep, pick it. Come on. There she comes. All right, they're all coming with me. Come on. They're all coming. And I see desperation and I see people walking around, and it's almost like, and the prices are incredible. I couldn't believe like the prices of the stuff that's out there, how expensive everything is. I'm just really concentrating on produce right now, and I'm freezing lots of things, whatever I can get, I'm freezing. That'll hold me up. I know I have some peppers coming in, and I picked up some onions and some extra garlic this morning. I'm also doing the sprouts and the microgreens. I started with those because if I don't have something, at least I can use those to bunch of microgreens. I also know a lot about the weeds that are growing on my property if anything happens. But hopefully that will be like my last resort or filler stuff that I would fit into like a salad and things like that. So, but I'm telling you guys, if you're not prepared, your mouth is gonna fall open when you go to the store next month, because I just don't see things coming in. I was lucky today, and I was like praying to God that I was gonna find yogurt, because I make my own yogurt, but you still need to have yogurt to get it started, right? And I didn't have the culture, so I might have to buy some powdered culture online. I buy the organic Stonyfield, and I start from that, and then I take the whey out. And now I'm actually, because I'm fermenting, I'm starting to save the whey in a jar so that I could ferment. Some serious fermenting is going on here, especially for fruits and things that are sweet. You don't want to salt them like you usually salt like other savory things. So you want the whey in order so that you can ferment with whey. So that is what's going on. I'm really surprised. I'm going to have to talk to my mom and see what's going on over there. I know she said the prices are incredibly high. I mean, I think it's like for organic eggs in Miami, it's like $10 for 12 eggs. I mean, I don't think we got to that point yet, but whatever. So anyway, let me know how bad it is where you are. For me, this has been a real like eye-opener. Like, I've always thought of this. I've always been a prepper. I never really thought, in this country we would get to such extremes. And here we are. I thought more it was like, closed or blackouts because of a war or things like that, but never to the extremes that I've seen here today. So, heading back to the house, put all my stuff away, and plant my herbs tonight. I planted some spinach, some extra chard, I planted arugula, and some lettuce, a tray of lettuce. Then I'm going to also plant some marigolds. I'm going to be planting them more for keeping bugs away from the garden. So that's what's going on. I'll keep you posted. I am busy here prepping lots of stuff on the property. I've been sick, weak, and this is why I'm concentrating mostly on really nutritious things from my garden, because a lot of the stuff that we buy from the store is really, it's not, I mean, it looks pretty, but there's hardly no nutrients in it, I'm telling you right now. So anyway, this week, I think that when I go out this week, since I have to go to a different part of town that has lots of shopping there, I am definitely going to take a day to like really stock up and really check my inventory, and really realize that if the less I go to the store, the better it is, because things just keep going up in price, and I really am more dedicated into spending my time doing my garden work. I know it's hot and stuff like that, but this is the afternoon now, because I did a lot of work this morning, and then it got hot, and I went inside for a bit, and then I said I'm going to go out and get my stuff. And then in the afternoon, I can go back and do some projects after 6 o'clock. No rain, so if there's no rain, there should not be no mosquitoes, which is good. So I can work for a couple hours. So hopefully I can get all of these clay pots potted with some herbs that I can use in a lot of my fermentations. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Tell me how your guys are prepping, what you guys are doing, and what kind of things do you guys see that are running out where you are, because it may be totally different where you are than where I am. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.